when uploading files to CalPads or posting records manually online in CalPads. So here are the common SASS errors that LAs encounter during either upload or when posting records manually online in CalPads. Some are triggered because of missing values in the fields, and some are triggered because of retired codes used in some of those fields. So let's go back to the view submission page where we uploaded the staff assignment. As you've seen earlier, we had 22 pass records but 7 rejected records. To view this, you can either click on view or the job name. So this time around, let's just click on the job name. Currently, you have different fatal errors listed here impacting different records. Okay, so you have your GER7, which indicates that the code submitted in the record, in one of the fields in the record, is outside the effective date range. Basically, the code used was already retired but still being used in this current academic year. You also have your duplicate staff assignment, invalid seeds, required field missing, and invalid assignment code for employee on leave. So let's go into each of these errors and provide you some in-depth analysis on what causes these errors. Before analyzing each error, let's first look at the CalPads error list. This is basically your reference guide in determining what fields has to be corrected, as well as some suggested resolutions to a specific error. The CalPads error list can be downloaded from the footer link of the CalPads website. If you click on the error list link here, it should bring up the CalPads error list. The error lists have different tabs, and so if you look for staff assignment, it should provide you the different descriptions of each error, the suggested resolutions, and the fields being validated. So we do have different errors here. So let's look at the first one, which is GER1. For GER1, based on the CalPads error list, GER1 states that there are fields with missing values that are required. So based on the error list, you have these fields being validated, meaning these are the required fields that should be populated in the file. So in our error, it appears that the staff legal last name was missing. And so it triggered a GER1. Now to correct this, you can just go back to your student information system and make sure that the staff legal last name is populated properly, and then extract the file once all records are corrected and resubmit it to CalPads. Let's now move on to the next record, rejected record, and it triggered a GER7. GER7 means that the code submitted is outside the effective date range. So it indicated the field name, which is non-job assignment code 1, and the field value is 0159. Now, with regards to effective date range, this means that the code used might have already been retired. So the valid code combinations document is the best document to use in this instance. So let's open the valid code combinations document and look for code 0159. So we did that. 0159 is there, and indeed 0159 was retired as of academic year 2018-2019. Now, to determine the appropriate code for this retired code, again, we go to the CTE retired code mapping guides. We go to non-classroom based assignment tab. We look for 0159, and based on this document, the recommended code you should use is 0137. So when you go back to your SIS, to the staff assignment information, you indicate a code of 0137 for the job assignment code. The next error is SASS 0106, which is invalid seed. In this record, the LEA submitted a record with the value of seed 9999. As I earlier mentioned, seed 999 should not be used for SDM and SASS records, as CalPAS will only accept seeds that are valid and listed in the CTC table of seeds. So if you are trying to submit a staff assignment for a staff member who does not have a seed yet, then this is the wrong process. You should not submit a staff assignment as well as probably a staff demographic record of a staff member who does not have a seed. You first have to acquire the seed from the CTC and then submit those later on in CalPADS. Okay, so what are the possible corrections for this error? Again, the staff member must have a valid seed issued by the CTC. You can probably check with HR or go to the CTC website and determine if this staff member was already issued a seed number. However, if again the staff member does not have a seed for the following reasons below, do not submit a SASS record. Okay, so the seed 999 will only be valid and should only be reported in the course section record if the staff member or charter school teacher teaching the non-core classes as defined by the charter, or if the course section is taught by a teacher that is not employed by the LEA. So let's say if the course is taught by an ROC or ROP teacher, a college professor, county office of ed special education teacher, distance learning teacher, or private contractor, then you only use the seed 999 on the course, but do not submit a staff assignment and staff demographics for those teachers. So that is the way to correct SASS 0106. Another common error is SASS 0118, wherein the staff job classification FTE percentage is either less than 1 or employee on leave percentage is greater than 0. So meaning the staff classification FTE percentage is 100. So in this scenario, the LEA is attempting to submit a staff assignment for a teacher who is on leave. In this scenario, a teacher on leave should have an FTE percentage of 0. However, this record submitted had an FTE greater than 0 and as such triggered an SASS 0118. Okay? A way to correct this is to just go back to your SIS, populate a 0 for the staff job classification FTE percentage, and then resubmit the file. Okay? And also, if the employee is active and not on leave, then the FTE percentage must be greater than 1%. And then, of course, the non-classroom job assignment code should not be 6018. Here's another scenario of the SASS 0118 wherein the non-classroom based assignment is not a 60/18. However, in this case, the FTE is below 1%. If the staff assignment has a job assignment code other than 60/18, then the expected FTE should be greater than 1%. Another common error is SASS 0256, wherein the file included duplicate assignment records for a specific seed. In this instance, this error triggers when you are submitting a staff two records of the same staff classification code at the same school. As mentioned earlier, there should only be one record per job class for each seed at a particular school. So if a staff has two different assignments in the same job class, you only report one SASS record containing all the non-classroom job assignments and attribute all the FTE to it. So basically, if this staff record is a 10 and admin, and this admin person has two functions, 0301 and 0159, you just submit one record, put these two job assignments into these two fields here, and combine the FTEs. So when you submit a record, you only have one SASS record with the same job classification at the same school of assignment, but two different assignment job codes and 100% FTE percentage. Another common error is SASS 0257, wherein an invalid assignment code was reported for an employee on leave. So basically, once you report a staff assignment with a non-classroom job-based code of 60/18, then there shouldn't be any other additional job assignment codes reported since the staff member is on leave. Okay, so again, a SASS record is submitted for a staff where any of the non-classroom based or support assignment codes, meaning 1 to 7, has a 60/18 and then another code was added in. Okay, so in this case, if the staff member is really on leave, you only report the 60/18 and leave all other fields blank. Now, if the staff member is not on leave, then take out 60/18 and report the appropriate non-classroom based or support assignment code.